I'd like to call upon Israel's Consul General, Maor Starinsky, to light the first candle and deliver some remarks.
Distinguished guests, community leaders, friends. Never did we think we would relive the atrocities of our ancestors endured for centuries, persecutions, incitement, pogroms, and mass murders. Yet we did. 1 year ago, on a day that will forever be etched in Jewish and human history, we stood in shock as more than 1,200 of our innocent brothers and sisters, literally our brothers and sisters, were murdered, raped, mutilated, burnt, maimed, whole families, babies, kids, elderly, Holocaust survivors, just like years back in an unprovoked and brutal terror attack. Evil pierced the heart of our community, our nation, and the Jewish people worldwide. We've been swept by emotions, agony, fear, rage, even despair, and this unbearable pain that never and will never subside. Today, we honor those lives, their dreams and legacies. Today, we also pay tribute to the survivors who represent resilience and Zionism by rebuilding our beloved homeland, and to the heroes who sacrificed their lives to ensure such a day is never, but never repeated. Never did we think we would face the deep and painful persistence of anti-Semitism and double standards from the media, social platforms, universities, governments, and international institutions. Yet we do. The massacre of October 7th reminded us of the dangers and outcomes of anti-Semitism, a hatred that has haunted our people for generations. This hatred decays our society, and eliminate it is only possible if we fight it together. Additionally, Israel and Jews worldwide battle diplomatically and politically on the world stage against morally decayed and weaponized international institutions and countries that blame and try to punish us for a war waged on us. We defend our nation's right to protect itself while combating misinformation and distorted narratives on social media and on campuses, which have become breeding ground for ignorance, arrogance, and lies. Never did we think that the only Jewish state in the world, 76 years after its establishment, would still have to fight for its own mere existence. Yet it does. It's 2024. The Israeli Defense Forces are confronting multiple fronts, even today. Simultaneously, Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon, the Houthis in Yemen, the Shia militias in Iraq, terrorists that are emanating from Judah and Samaria, and of course, the head of the snake, the orchestrator and financer of these proxies, Iran, that fires hundreds of missiles directly at Israel. Never did we think that our brothers and sisters would be kidnapped from their beds, homes, music festivals, only to face torture, imprisonment, and murder. Yet they have. 100 hostages, look at their faces. 101 hostages remain in Gaza, suffering torture that we can only imagine, but try not to. Today and every day, we commit ourselves to the safe return of every living hostage and the closure of a proper burial for the families for those who have been murdered by Hamas. We will never rest until each and every one of the 101 is back in Israel. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. And though history sometimes echoes in our ears, I am still hopeful and full of belief that the future holds good things for us. For two main reasons. We have the state of Israel, and we have you. We have the support of the United States of America and the American people. In this moment, I want to express deep gratitude to the state of Florida, the Jewish and Israeli communities in Florida, to the United States of America and the American people for their unwavering support of Israel during this war. Your solidarity has been a beacon of hope, strengthening us in our most difficult hour. Israel will pursue anyone who seeks to harm it. Our might and courage go beyond our military power and transcends beyond F-35s and beepers. They lie in our values and spirit, and we will win. Not just because we have the means, but mainly because we have the values, and light always, always defeats darkness. This past year, we've endured profound loss, but also experienced the overwhelming power of solidarity and brotherhood. Our communities have rallied together in unimaginable ways, stood shoulder to shoulder with us, extending hands of support to each other and to Israel. Let this day symbolize our unbreakable resilience and unity. Your efforts have been invaluable. And though we stand here today in mourning, we also stand in defiance of the hatred that seeks to destroy what we hold dear. Let us be proud of this pain and agony, as we are defined by our appreciation of life, respect of faith, inclusivity, tolerance, and dedication to liberty, freedom, and justice. These values are and always will be a part of who we are, and no force in the world, not even pure evil, can silence nor overcome it. And just as we share these values, we also have common enemies, and that includes anyone who burns the Israeli and American flags and rejects all what these flags symbolize. We have recommitted. We recommit to honoring the memorial of those who lost through action by creating a world where tolerance, peace, and justice triumph over hatred and division. We recommit to the security of the state of Israel and the Jewish people. We recommit to denouncing double standards, promoting moral clarity, and fighting for our shared values. May the memory of those lost forever be a blessing. May the hostages come back home, our soldiers return safely, and our communities be rebuilt. Today, as we stand here together in grief, we also stand with hope, strength, and pride. Adonai oz le'amo yiten, Adonai yevarech et amo b'shalom. God bless America. God bless Israel. God bless all of you. Am Israel Chai. Thank you.